Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to present to you some bookish holiday gifts as well as things you could potentially fill a bookish calendar with. And now to my credentials for this video. I have filled, I think, 3 consecutive years of my sister's calendar. And I have bought a lot of bookish stuff for that. I have accumulated a very long list of stuff that you could, well, either put in an advent calendar or buy for Christmas or the holidays in general. Because I have been on Etsy a lot, because I have done a lot of advent calendars for her. So you can trust me on that one. And I have the gifts, different price categories, depending on how much you want to spend. So yeah, let's get into this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get more bookish videos from me. Let's go. Let's start with the first category. So that's the 0 to 5 euros. Dollars roughly, pounds also roughly category. So because I did a lot of advent calendars for my sister, I have also done some DIYs and I'm going to show them to you via videos. I have a few videos and photos of them and they cost me nothing to do. Of course, if you would like to have something like that and you're not trusting yourself to do a DIY like that, they will cost money. But I believe in you. Me and my dad did them. The first one is a TBR bookshelf, which is, I have photos, this cute little bookshelf that we made out of wood. And I also made those little books I know you can do it easier because I printed out, like, I just went on Google and Googled old books or vintage book covers and like back and front and back. And then I printed those out and I then got paper and then I folded it into this, well, I folded it so it's like, you know, I don't know how it's called, but yeah, I folded them and then I put them in between the cover and the back, and it made a little book. Nothing of that makes sense, I think. But you can also do those books by putting it in like styrofoam or like some sort of foam, and it's going to be a lot easier. And I put in front like the tropes, or not tropes, but like the TBR challenge or whatever. You can just be creative with that. And it turned out very cute, and I think my sister really liked it. And for the same advent calendar I did on Christmas, my dad and we made this, book decor. It's like a triangle, which I also have photos of it here. And you can put a book on top and you can lay a book inside and you can put your glasses inside or your phone and whatever and store everything. And that was very cute, and I also paid $0 or euros for it. But you can also buy them on Etsy. I'm pretty sure like they're probably a little bit more on the expensive side, like 40 to 50, 60 maybe euros. But yeah, you can also make them yourselves. Of course, you also need the wood, but yeah. Those are some cute DIY ideas for you. Then we're coming to the next one, which would be bookish stickers. I have my whole laptop filled with them. I bought most of them on Etsy. And yeah, they're bookish stickers. We have Akota, Crescent City. We have one that just says books. We have more Akota there. The Valaris one. And yeah, it's so cute. And I bought some stickers for my sister as well because she has a Kindle, and she decorated her Kindle case and with them. So you could also buy a Kindle case, or they could also put stickers on their Kindle if they have one. You could also get a strap for their Kindle so they can put their hand inside, which I also did get my sister. She could decorate her whole Kindle with all that stuff. The next thing I'm going to show you is, of course, cute little bookmarks. You can find them in, of course, a little bit more pricey range, but usually they don't cost more than €5. You can like go for kind of those. Those are ones my friend gave me. Like some magnetic ones. You can even find them in like the dollar store or something here in Germany, at least. Those are like more pricey. This is what I got for my sister. Also in my advent calendar from her, we have a Valaris one, some cute little bookmarks, some that you can buy on Etsy. So that's always good. Another thing you could do is just go to a free little library. If you have books that you don't need anymore, you can exchange them for books in the free little library and get some books for free that you could put in the advent calendar. Or you could also go to a secondhand bookshop if you are blessed enough to have those in your country, or buy secondhand books online. And a very cute thing that I've seen on the internet, but I can't find where, is you could wrap the pages or the chapters so that it's 24 like equal chunks. And you could then like make your own little advent calendar in an advent calendar, which I love to do. I have done that quite a bit for my sister, where I put in the first door, I put in an advent calendar, and if you would wrap up a book in 24 sections, they would only open each section on each day, and then they have a makeshift advent calendar. There are also books that are this, so you have a book that has 24 chapters and they're meant to be an advent calendar, but you could do it yourself. Then you could also buy gibbets, which, if they have Crocs, you could buy Bookish gibbets or any gibbets that they like. Yeah, that's quite cute. You can get like one at Etsy for $1.50 or something like that. I also bought my sister a Booktopus, which is meant to hold her book open. You know, like just those kind of cute bookish gadgets. I also got one in another advent calendar that a friend once made for me. This is like to manually hold it open like that, and a Booktopus holds it open for you. Another bookish gadget that I got for my sister was a book review block. You can also get them as sticky notes, I guess, and you can just write your book review, the stars you gave, and like just write it down, which is sometimes very nice and maybe nicer than doing it on Goodreads. You could also get them pens and sticky notes and washi tape and highlighters if they like to annotate books. There are also sticky notes that are clear and you can write over them so they can annotate without destroying them. You could get posters or prints. Those you can digitally download and print yourself, because book art is always very nice. And another thing that is a DIY idea is Bookopoly. It took me a long time to figure out how to say that, which is a bookish monopoly, and you can just put all their favorite books as the streets, and then you have like maybe 4 libraries as the train stations or something like that, you know. You decide what you do with that one, but that would be a very cute idea, I think. Then we're coming to the next category, which is €5 to €15. The first one is bookish socks. There are those socks that say, like, if you put your legs up, they say like, fuck off, I'm reading a book, or if you can read this, bring me a book, or just another chapter, or something like that. There are bookish candles, some that smell just like an old bookshop, an old book, but you also have candles that smell like their favorite book, or the favorite city in their book, or a weird, some kind of food or drink in their favorite book. There is also a candle, my sister has that one, I think she got it from her boyfriend, that burns down a certain amount of hours, and that's how you can track how many hours you read. which is cute. A blind date with a book. You can get those on Etsy as well. I bought my sister one for her advent calendar there as well. A book vase or vase. I have one. Where is it? I got this one from a friend for my birthday, and I also got my sister one as well. So those are very cute. When I have flowers in them, they always look good, and it's up there. You can also put them in your bookshelf to elevate your bookshelf. There's also bookish jewelry. Of course, there is jewelry on the more expensive side. But there are also some jewelry pieces or charms, if they have a charm necklace or bracelet, that you can get on the more cheaper side. Bookish shelf sign, which is so cute. I've seen those. There are some that say Smut Street or Horror Lane or Romance Lane or Romance Road or something. I've also seen bookshelf decor on Etsy where you have like small figurines that sit on top of books. You could get a reading light, which if they like to read in the evening or at night, they could clip on a reading light onto their book. I always want that. I don't know why I'm not getting it for myself, but I've never gotten it. So yeah. Oh, and then also another thing for Kindle would be Kindle pendants. And I've never seen that, but I stumbled across them while I was looking at Etsy for this video. I was looking at what I've bought and what I've liked and what could make a good gift. And they're so cute. So yeah, this is like in between categories, I think, in between 5 to 15 and 15 to 30 euros. But you can get them like for 15 euros, but you can get some that are a little bit more expensive. You can also get them for 10 euros, which are book journals. I have one. I got that for my birthday. It's so pretty. Where the person you gifted to can journal a lot of stuff. They can put all their books in. There are like bookshelves that you can draw inside. You could also make one yourself, actually. You could just get a bullet journal and put in 12 months and everything you want, like pages for book reviews, but also pages for every book they read, something like that, if you like to do that kind of stuff. And another thing is special books that you could also maybe get for 10 euros, but up to 30, I guess. And those books could be something like this little black book, which is a toolkit for working women, self-care book for Virgos. I'm a Virgo, of course, get the star sign they are. Book of their favorite artist, the memoir. There are books, drawing books, coloring books. I also gifted 365 days of art if they like art, or a cookbook that is somewhat special. Then I don't know what it's called in English, but like a reading pillow. In German it's called a reading bone because it's in the shape of a bone. Oh, I have one. I got this for Christmas. And you can put your neck in, or you can, like, I usually lay on it on my side. You can put your book here to read, more comfortable. This is a game changer. And then just in general, books. If you want a video on what books to buy, I have a lot of book recommendation videos. I have underrated books, but I could also do a video if you would like to see that on books that I would recommend. One thing that I'm not sure on what price category this is, I think this like 20 euros maybe, you could get a book bag where, you know, they can store their books if they travel or take them with them. This is of course, an Ecuador themed book bag I got from my sister on Christmas. And for the price range upwards, for like very fancy holiday gifts, nothing is impossible basically, but I can also give you some recommendations on that. There are book hoodies or bookish clothing merch where they have like bookish stuff embroidered in the front. A book stencil, those are very cute. There are probably also stamps. which may be way cheaper and could go in other category, but they are stencils where you embroider like Olga's library onto every book you own. You could get real art and not prints on books. I've seen like a crazy blanket from Throne of Glass, which that looked nice. Light up decor to put on your wall, and just rare stuff in general, like some specials jewelry. I've also seen the Once Upon a Broken Heart series where they like draw onto the pages, which look nice, something like that. But yeah, those were my recommendations. Maybe you can let me know what I've missed, or also let me know what you either want to get for Christmas or want to gift for Christmas, because I still have to find out what I want to wish for from my parents and my sister for Christmas, and I'm not sure. So maybe you could give me recommendations. But yeah, I hope you liked this video and I hope it helped you. Yeah, we'll see each other on the next one, hopefully. Bye bye.